Beyond the Gates spoilers full. Oh my god, besties, welcome back to our channel. Today is Thursday, a beautiful day to literally lose our minds over the absolute cinematic mayhem that just dropped on our screens. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because we are diving straight into the deep end of the drama pool today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right this very second because I am literally shaking, I am physically vibrating, and my soul has actually left my body. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands. I am sitting in the Target parking lot, dodging rogue shopping carts and ignoring my entire to-do list because I just had to jump on here and vent. We need to talk about this now. Send help, because I am genuinely unwell. I was mid-skincare when this scene happened, and I literally smeared my charcoal mask all over my pristine white rug because I gasped so hard I dropped the jar. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not handle the sheer audacity of what just played out on our screens. We are not just watching this show anymore, besties. We are invested. Like, I am personally offended and totally living for what Bill Hamilton just did. Talk to the camera? No, I am talking to my soul sisters, my trauma-bonded family, because these people are our real-life neighbors, and we are spiraling over their choices together. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's set the scene, because my brain is legit buffering from the sheer magnitude of this tea. Bill Hamilton is in the hospital, right? His health is absolutely failing, he is on the brink, and the man looks like he is one strong breeze away from crossing the pearly gates. And who does he summon to his deathbed? The four most important women in his life: Danny, Hayley, Naomi, and Chelsea. Just standing there around his hospital bed like it's some kind of twisted, high-fashion funeral rehearsal. The tension in that room was so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. It's giving major, I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but we absolutely have to talk about Hayley Hamilton first. Bestie, be for real right now. Hayley is standing there, pretending to be the doting, worried wife, and I am screaming at my screen because we all know the truth. This woman has been slowly poisoning Bill since October 2025. A whole entire year. She is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with her. People have been calling her the worst Black Widow in history because Bill is apparently made of titanium and just refuses to expire. But the fact that she has the sheer nerve to stand there and play the victim? Unhinged. Completely and straight up unhinged. And don't even get me started on the vibes in that hospital room. The fluorescent lighting was doing nobody any favors, and the constant beeping of the heart monitor was literally sending my anxiety through the roof. I was hyperventilating just looking at the beige wallpaper, which is honestly a crime against interior design, but I digress. Back to the main event. Bill is lying there, looking pale and exhausted. He has been pushed to his absolute physical limit. Remember that massive blowout fight Hayley and Danny just had in this very room? The one that spiked his blood pressure to astronomical levels? Yeah, the man is tired. He just wants peace. But peace is literally not on the menu today, besties. So, Bill gathers Danny, Hayley, Naomi, and Chelsea, and he drops the biggest, most nuclear bomb in the history of Fairmont Crest. Are you ready for this? Because I was not ready. I am still not ready. Bill, with his raspy, failing voice, announces that Danny Dupree, his ex-wife, the woman he left for Hayley, is going to be his primary heir, and she is getting full control of his law firm. I am literally screaming into a pillow. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, he gave it to Danny, the ex-wife, the mother of his children who he completely destroyed when he had an affair with Hayley, who, by the way, was Danny's daughter's best friend. The family took Hayley in when her parents died, and she repaid them by stealing Danny's husband. And now, after all these years of trauma, Bill is handing the entire Hamilton empire back to Danny. I am deceased. Wrap me up. I am done. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, let's dissect the reactions because this is a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical. First of all, Hayley. Hayley Hamilton almost went into a spontaneous, full-body combustion. You could literally see the villain arc going nuclear in her eyes. She has spent over a year slipping slow-acting poison into this man's system, playing the long game, waiting for the massive payout, and now he is giving everything to her absolute worst enemy. The woman she has been fighting with non-stop, Hayley was straight up foaming at the mouth. I thought she was going to rip the IV out of his arm right then and there. Honestly, part of me was like, girl, you brought this on yourself. But the sheer panic on Hayley's face when she realized all her hard work as a discount Black Widow was for absolutely nothing, cinematic gold. She was looking at Bill like she wanted to smother him with a pillow. And honestly, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because Hayley is not going to take this lying down. She is going to burn the entire DMV area to the ground. But wait, we have to talk about Naomi Hawthorne. Naomi is standing there, and you can visibly see her soul leave her body out of pure, unadulterated professional insult. Like, genuinely, put yourself in Naomi's shoes for a second. She has been holding that law firm together with duct tape and sheer willpower while Bill has been in and out of the hospital. She has been fighting Tomas Navarro tooth and nail. Tomas, who is a junior partner with a massive chip on his shoulder, constantly trying to undermine her and take over the firm. Naomi has been fighting the good fight, protecting Bill's legacy, and what does she get? A front row seat to Bill handing the keys to the kingdom to Danny Dupree. Danny isn't even the one who has been in the trenches at the firm. Naomi's face was a mixture of absolute rage and profound disrespect. I felt that in my core. I was like, justice for Naomi, because she has been working her tailored power suits off for this company. To have your professional dedication completely ignored in favor of a messy, romantic guilt trip inheritance? I would have flipped the hospital bed over. Naomi was clenching her jaw so hard I thought her teeth were going to shatter. And then there is Chelsea. Sweet, traumatized Chelsea Hamilton. My girl is already going through the absolute most right now. She is preparing for the massive Chelsea Cat launch, which is stressful enough, but she is also severely haunted by the anniversary of her kidnapping by Allison Bailey. Like, Chelsea is walking around constantly terrified that she is going to bump into Allison, especially since Madison Montgomery might be treating Allison in a facility nearby. Chelsea's nerves are completely shot. So, Chelsea is standing in this hospital room, watching this absolute circus unfold, and she is literally hyperventilating. And honestly, same. Chelsea, same. She is looking at the heart monitors, watching Bill's vitals spike as Hayley starts screaming and Naomi starts protesting. Chelsea is terrified that this massive, toxic power struggle is going to give Bill a fatal heart attack right in front of them. She is pleading with them to stop, crying, begging them not to kill him with their stress. It was so chaotic, I literally had to pause the episode and take a lap around my living room to calm down. Let's circle back to Danny for a second, because the psychology here is straight up wild. Danny has been playing such a dangerous game lately. Remember when she made that massive Freudian slip in front of Anita, Vernon, and Nicole? She literally referred to Bill as her husband in the present tense. Her family was absolutely shook, and they dragged her into a full-on tribunal to interrogate her. And let's not forget the secret elevator hookup between Danny and Bill during the tornado. Danny is currently married to Andre Richardson, who has been nothing but a supportive rock for her, despite his own dark past and current stalker drama with Heather Armstrong. Danny has been recklessly destroying her current marriage because she is so intensely trauma-bonded to Bill. And now, standing in that hospital room, hearing Bill declare her the primary heir and the boss of the law firm, you could see the vindication, the shock, and the absolute messiness swirling in her eyes. She didn't ask for the firm, but she is absolutely not going to turn it down, especially if it means sticking it to Hayley. But here is the absolute kicker, besties. The cherry on top of this unhinged Sunday. The papers are sitting right there on the tray table. The pen is resting right next to them. Bill has made the announcement. He has dropped the bomb, but he has not signed the papers yet. I am literally screaming. The power struggle erupted before the ink could even touch the paper. Hayley lunged forward. Naomi started arguing about the legality of the firm's transition. Danny got defensive, and Chelsea was crying for a nurse. It was an absolute free-for-all. The Hamilton empire is literally crumbling in a 10x10 hospital room, while the patriarch is too weak to even lift a pen. I'm calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Hayley is going to try to destroy those documents, or she is going to try to finish Bill off before he can sign them. Naomi might just walk out and let the firm burn, or she might team up with Tomas to contest the will. And Danny? Danny is going to have to fight for her life against a woman who has already proven she is willing to use poison to get what she wants. Wait, I'm glitching again. I just realized, what if Andre finds out about this? Andre is already dealing with Heather Armstrong lurking around the DMV, and Randy Parker is secretly tracking her. If Andre finds out that Danny is not only still obsessed with Bill but is now the heir to his entire empire, that marriage is completely, unequivocally over. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this entire storyline. I cannot even begin to process how we are supposed to wait for the next episode. I am going to be staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., spiraling into existential tangents about Bill's estate planning and Hayley's terrible poison measuring skills. Like, genuinely, how do you mess up being a Black Widow for a whole year? She should have watched a tutorial on YouTube or something, I swear. This situation is now my entire personality and I am not okay. I am going to need 3 to 5 business days to recover from the emotional damage this specific betrayal has personally attacked my soul with. The sheer, unfiltered chaos of these women fighting over a dying man's unsigned will is peak cinema, and I am here for every single toxic, messy, unhinged second of it. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, besties. Keep your eyes peeled, trust no one, and definitely check your drinks if Hayley Hamilton ever offers you a cup of tea. I love you guys so much. I am going to go scream into my steering wheel now. Bye.